The place was Utah Beach, Normandy. The events, a memorial service, and a special HBO screening, parts of a moving tribute to the heroes who fought World War II.
You and your allied brethren will always be remembered, not as conquerors, but as soldiers of freedom and as the architects of peace.
Over 40 veterans of the 101st Airborne Division and their families were united and joined HBO on a chartered flight from New York to Paris. Then, on the 57th anniversary of D-Day, they traveled to Utah Beach for the memorial service honoring the courageous men who fought in the Battle of Normandy.
The only other time I came here, I had a rifle, and this time I came with a rose.
HBO continued the tribute with a screening of Band of Brothers, a 10-part epic miniseries, executive produced by Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg.
I've been back a number of times, each time as an emotional experience and an experience that builds up my feelings for E Company and the men that I was here with on D-Day.
These guys, I love every one of them, really.
The emphasis on the day is going to be on the memorial to the veterans. That's the way it should be.
They, on this beach right here, sacrificed their lives so we could be the Americans that we are today. And not just the Americans, for all of Europe, for everyone.
It allows us to honor the men who can't be here today.
It's true, it's true. Those that could make it.
I feel privileged to be here, and I'm a little nervous. I'm hoping, as I just said, the veterans feel like we did them justice.
World War II veterans and their families, cast members, and special guests filled the theater for the kickoff of HBO's most important project to date.
As Donald Malarkey said, brave, so brave as to be unbelievable. The men of Easy Company. Thank you, David.
It was very powerful. In fact, it's almost hard to talk about. It was so powerful.
To have the premiere take place on this day, in this place, I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, certainly for all of us.
It was as intense as was shown. It wasn't Hollywood, it was real.
It is war, and I say this as a former war correspondent, at its most realistic.
It is totally overwhelming. It's a moving experience.
All of the kids in America need to understand what the men of the Second World War went through.
Pass these lessons that we learned along. Don't forget them. They were hard lessons to learn.
Band of Brothers premieres September 9th on HBO. This has been a special edition of HBO Entertainment News.